Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Dicey Dungeons. It's been a long time since the last episode, so let me give a quick breakdown of what this is for people who maybe are just tuning into the series right now. Dicey Dungeons is a little bit of it's a deck builder, dice builder. It's like it plays out kind of like a deck building card game, roguelike, except you use die to decide what kind of damage you do, what kind of armor you're going to get, and you'll have to see exactly what that means as we go in. But it is very, very slick. I'm playing the newest and the final alpha version of the game, which is 0.17.2, which is the very, very final alpha that is going to be able to be played until the eventual full release of the game, which is supposed to be in summer 2019. Coming up pretty soon. So I wanted to get myself back in the groove so we can, be ready for it when it comes out in its official 1.0 release. But we're going to just play a run. There is a couple new things. Hard mode has been changed to the elimination round, which hopefully makes it a little bit more balanced, a little bit more, challenging in an exciting way. We'll have to see, but for now we're going to do the new one that was added called Parallel Universe. I believe, it's only added for the warrior in this alpha, but in the final update, every single character is going to get a Parallel Universe challenge. And in this game it says, apparently, I haven't read into it too much, hey, how are you getting on with the dungeons? Is it all starting to feel just like a little bit like home? Anyway, everything is different now. Good luck. Enemies get 10% extra health, status effects work differently, and all of the equipment has been changed. So every character is going to get this. So it's effectively a completely new episode with completely new items and everything like that. So I'm excited. Welcome back to Dicey Dungeons, where our contestants' wildest dreams might just come true. Have you paid attention to the dreams lately, by the way? I don't dream myself, but I'm told they're terrible. Okay, so right off the bat, what do we get? We are the warrior. Our equipment is Rusty Sword. Max 5. Do blank damage, double if your health is critical. Already interesting. So, okay. I'll try to not do too much beginner-friendly type of talk, but Fury, question mark? Double the next action, but that equipment cannot be used the next turn. Interesting. So, as the warrior, we pretty much just want to use some Rusty Sword, which pretty much just means we want to get a 5. We want to flip our die. If we can get a 5, that'd be great. Otherwise, we want to get the closest to a 5 for maximum damage. We'll get more equipment over time here. Flip. So this should be that's a 6. This should be, what, a 4? Cool. All right. So normally the warrior has combat roll, which just lets you randomize the die again, but this makes it a little bit more strategic. So if I flip this, it would be a 1. If I flip this, it would be a 2, because it literally flips it to the other side of the die, I believe. Or wait, no, this would be a 3. But so there's no reason to do that. So this version of the warrior is a little bit less RNG focused to start out with. Okay, so apparently we're critical. No, we're not critical. The sound goes wacky if it's critical. Gotta get used to the game again. Bow. But we have our Fury. Zoom boom, that was spectacular. Hey, if you make it out of here, say hello to the moon for me. I still think about it every day. There's apparently 2 new... Okay. 2 new enemies as well that I have not seen. Quarterstaff, do blank damage. On 4, return the die. Okay. So we have Fury. We can double the action, but the equipment can't be used next turn. So just do that, right? So we got 2 force. I mean, later on, that's going to be an exciting little combo to have. Currently, we don't have enough equipment to really make a lot of value out of that. I don't know why I did it. There's no reason to really care. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Level up. What do we get here? No extra equipment? No extra equipment yet. Got a super frog, stereo head. I feel like stereo head into the baby squid, because then we can get our health afterwards from that apple on the ground. We can heal ourselves up 7-ish health. So this should turn us into a 4 there. Good deal. Yeah, I can't wait to get more equipment here. Yikes. Yikes. 2 weakened. Take 2 extra damage from each attack. Oh, baby, I don't like it. Oh, baby, I don't like it. So it should give us a 4, and this should give us a 5, which is basically exactly what we need here. I guess let's double our rusty sword. This fury is not nearly as good. The normal fury just lets you double it in the original mode. So yeah, we currently don't have a lot of things to play around with. Thankfully, he didn't get 2 things under 4, so we can at least do that. I mean, yikes. It's a bit tougher. It's a bit tougher so far. Reroll the die, get a higher value than before. Like, guaranteed get a higher value than before. Do maximum 4 damage, 3 uses. See, there we go. Now we can play around with the quarterstaff. Max 4, higher value than before. All right, we'll say no to the lucky roll right now. We are going to be able to get anvils later on that could potentially let us upgrade our things so they take up less space, because you can see it's sort of an inventory-based system. Well, bada bing, bada boom, look at this. That is an optimal turn right there. Super, super optimal. Blind, so we just can't see our health. That hardly seems like a huge problem. But we've already got some interesting strategy we can employ with our current build. Crescent Moonblade, even turns blank damage, odd turns blank shield. Interesting. Polar Star, do 2 times blank damage but can only be used on even turns. That is very cute. Okay, so we leveled up, so we actually don't really have to care about the health there. Max 5. Only use on even turns. We could you know what? Polar Star plus, like, Fury really is interesting. Unavailable, because it's not even turn. Give me a fart. No. This is not good. That was a bad turn. Bad turn. We're gonna get smacked pretty hard. Smacked for 9 will give us a guaranteed fury. We can double our next action, and the equipment can't be used next turn. So here's what I'm saying is, if we flip this, we get ourselves a 5, fury this, it's gonna do 20 damage. And we can't use it next turn. Who cares? We couldn't use it next turn anyways. I mean, it didn't really end up mattering, but holy moly, that is a comboli. How's it going, Terry? It's been a while. Ignite. Needs doubles inflict 1 burn. I don't know what burn does now, because on this mode, burn is different. Needs doubles, return both dice, do blank damage, lock the enemy. Do blank even damage, lock enemy dice that roll the same one. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's better than the other lock ones. I'm tempted to buy that, even though we don't really have space for it. We don't have space for it, but I do definitely think it's very interesting. All right, I want to get myself over to that anvil. I love upgrading. Upgrading is super, super important. Yeah, he's weak to fire. Okay, doesn't really matter what we do here. We could do this and then flip that over. Lucky roll. We could have almost gotten an optimal situation there. But so here we go. We're going to kind of hope that we take enough damage to Fury. We don't. Those are all... Okay, so those are 1s. Frozen reduces all dice values by 2. Ah, okay. I kind of like that version of Frozen better. Some of the, I don't know, some of these different modifiers I almost like better than the original ones. Interesting, interesting. So we flip this, it'll give us a 6. Alright. Well, not the best turn, not the worst turn. This is kind of a yikes. We're definitely gonna save our Fury up. Ooh, what was I thinking there? Oh my god, what was I thinking? Now I have to do this. Because that gives me a 6. Shoot. What was I thinking? Bad brain. Alright, well, we wasted our Fury there, and we kind of needed that. Kind of really needed that. So let's get our apple out of the way now. What do we want to upgrade? 2 times X damage can only be used on odd turns. That's an upgrade? Yeah, it's kind of like a... It's a slight side grade, except for the fact that you can use it on the first turn. Yeah. The upgraded katana is sort of speaking to me a bit more than the other ones. Upgrade to 5, because that gives us something we can actually do with our 5s. Which I dig. See, like right there. Flip this over, we can get a 6. We can flip that over, get ourselves a 4. There we go. That's going to be more valuable, I'd say. Okay. That is some pretty dang good damage, if I do say so myself. Optimal. Optimal. Easy. We got a pretty cute build. We got a level up here. We don't have to worry about our health. Fireworks. Do 1 damage for each status inflicted. Each different status inflicted? Or if it's just like... If it's like poison 5, does it do 5 damage? And does it mean to the enemy or to you? Because if it's to the enemy, and it's just for each different status effect, I don't know how OP that is. I'd say not super. Put that one, and what do we got here? Okay. Basically optimal. So poison is really rough, but I don't know what it does in this mode. A random piece of enemy equipment is poisoned. Reduce the countdown on it to 0 by the end of your turn or take damage. Oh! I like that. Or take damage. I mean, we're definitely doing that. Okay, flip this over so we can do a 4. Oh, shoot. It's the only way we can get that off. Oh, baby. We got ourselves a run. Guys, I'm so excited to be back playing Dicey Dungeons. Just a shout out again. Like, Dicey Dungeons, it's super nice and polished for how early on in development this build technically kind of, you know, being in an alpha, I guess. It's not really early on in development at all, but currently you cannot get Dicey Dungeons if you didn't already purchase it. So it is currently there. You were able to play it on itch.io, but I do believe that has been shut off, so you cannot buy it if you didn't already. But the game is supposedly still going to be coming out in summer 2019, which is going to be within a couple months. So Alas. Let's see what these do now. Add 2 times X shield once per battle. That's not bad. Kite shield, add 8 to shield. It's not bad. Increase max health by 1 once per battle. Kale salad, increase max health by 1 once per battle. That is interesting if you were to get that early on. I think we're going to pass on that stuff for now, but I'm really digging these parallel universe runs. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. And I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what all the other characters have when that eventually does come out. But for now, we're just going to make sure we go through and finish off... Oh, shoot. What was I thinking there? All of the episodes that we didn't quite finish off before, and definitely try out all the new harder modes, the countdown modes or whatever they were. But we have definitely a lot of new stuff to check out, and also obviously the fact that it's been a while, so we're gonna check out some of the stuff that we even checked out before. Okay. 6 damage. Relatively clean, all things considered. Okay. Don't look. Bye-bye, loser. And Super Marshmallow, I think we can handle it. I don't remember the Marshmallow being one that I particularly had a lot of challenge with, but I may be surprised. Slap, slap, slap. So the frozen, same. What does the burn do now? Burning can be used on... Burn dice can be used on equipment, but will disable equipment for the rest of the turn and for next turn. Oh my god, that's rough. For the rest of the turn and for next turn. Okay, doesn't matter right here. Pow, pow. That was a really, really optimal way one to get the burning die on. Nice try, guy. You do +3 blank +3 damage, but you lose 1 HP every turn. Casey's in this? I'm curious. I am very curious. Lose 1 HP. Losing 1 HP, it's about, if it goes through shields, this could be really interesting. If this goes through shields and you actually take the damage and it charges up your special, this is kind of cute. I'm very intrigued by it. Right now we got kind of a relatively vanilla sort of a build going on. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Give me a 4. Oh. Slightly suboptimal. Slightly suboptimal. But as long as we get ourselves at 5 next turn, I'm good. Blind, yeah, it just makes it so you can't see your remaining health. I mean, it's, you know, it's kind of annoying. Okay, we can put that in there. I was hoping to kind of get it to... Probably the worst polar star so far. But we have no way to heal ourselves, so I don't really care that much, I guess. All equipment has a 50% chance to switch target. To switch target, meaning it hits me? You better not be telling me that that's the case. Switch target. So I guess since that wasn't an attack, it just kind of, quote-unquote, it gave him the move, but it didn't really. These on odd turns. Reroll with higher value. 2 uses. We can check our backpack to see if there's anything that's potentially more interesting. Makes it small. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Do 2 damage for each status. You know, nothing wrong with that kind of an upgrade. It's just a straight up better deal there. I'm kind of... I mean, what would this do? It opens up the option for us to put 5s in here, but I don't really need... I mean, it opens up to put the 5s and 3s and stuff in here, but why would we do that when we have Katana? There's no real reason. I'm kind of almost thinking Lucky Roll. Polar Star is like a... It's an upgrade... It's like a side grade 0.5. It's like a little bit better than a side grade, I think. A little bit better than a side grade. So I'm going to go with this, which is just a straight up upgrade. But maybe... I don't know. I don't know how big of a deal it's going to be. Alright, final floor before the boss. Level up in 18, 4, 8. Okay, so we got to kill everybody if we want to level up. Loud Bird is my mortal enemy. But I'm going to go with the Wicker Man because we can unlock the upgrade. For whatever it's worth, we'll get the side grade 0.5. Okay. Let's go for... We put these in different spots. Whoops. I mean... Give me it. I mean, who cares? Alright, that's fine. God, I love the enemy designs in this too. I'm so happy to be back. You are gonna get popped. Yep. Yep. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I was just seeing how broken my RNG skills were today. Now here's the thing. Do I really care to upgrade that, or should we look at... Let's do it. Let's try it out on some odd turns instead. Definitely saving the apples. Skeleton does a lot. It just does a lot of damage straight up. We just got to tactically use our apples, though. I feel like maybe it would make more sense to actually get the, shoot. To get the skeleton out of the way first, but oh well. I wanted a 4. I wanted a 4. Suboptimal. Well, I guess, you know what? Loudbird might not be our mortal nemesis on this one, because... What is silence? Limit break is less powerful. Oh. Okay. Take 2 extra damage from each attack. You know what? Much less annoying. 50% chance to avoid the next attack. Lasts until something triggers it. So it's kind of... It's better, but also a little scarier. Because before you could do a move that wasn't really that strong right away and then use your optimal one. But this one, he could just not dodge either. It's possible he could just not dodge either one. Interesting stuff all around. Finally, okay. Finally, he got that dodge. All right, all right, all right. These parallel universes, they're pretty slick. It'll probably make some bosses extra spicier. It's probably going to change some bosses a lot. I'm sure that they were kept in mind, though. All right. I'd say then fight the skeleton, then get the apple, then fight the banshee, and then we can get ourselves full health before the boss. See, this is a situation where it would have been better if we had it on the second turn. On the even turns instead, but oh well. Give me a 5. Give me a 5. Thank you. Relatively good turn. Did 27 damage. First, what is this? Makes it so 50% chance to switch target. Yeah, we kind of want to trigger that with Lucky Roll or Combat Spatula because it doesn't seem like that matters very much. So let's start by re-rolling. Okay, so he technically gets it, but he doesn't really. That's kind of a weird interaction, I guess. Let me think. We wouldn't kill if we doubled it, so why double it? We're definitely going to kill next turn. I'd rather save my Fury up for a insta-smack on the Banshee. Potential insta-smack on the Banshee, I should say. Ow. Okay. This Banshee is gonna be a doozy. We do get to heal up a little bit. The shop could actually even have an apple for sale, which would be a big yes from me. Might as well. I mean, if we're gonna have it anyways, let's just... Might as well give ourselves extra options. Can't see any harm in that. Okay. Flip it upside down. Yes. Yes. I'll take that. I'm not gonna look a gift die in the mouth like that. Freeze, silence, and curse. So how does this all play together on this mode now? Yeah, it's fine. Kind of want to... Oh. One of these is going to hurt. Oh. Never mind. See? I like it. Max level. Bada bing, bada bow. Extra die, and we get to see what's in here. See if it's worth switching. Do blank damage. Lock one die on 3. Lock one dice on 3. Oh, if you roll a 3, then lock one of their die. Okay. Just make it so they can't use one of their die. Uh-oh. I think she's got a lot of status effects. Immune to lock and freeze. Let's check the moves. Inflict curse, blind, burn, lock, freeze, shock. We didn't run into shock yet. No way we can inflict any kind of damage to ourselves. So... that was a poor choice, but worked out okay. We have another chance to possibly get a 5, and we did. Almost completely optimal. All right, we're going to have our Fury built up for our next Polar Star. Oh, God, I have no idea what my health is at, and we're blind for 3 turns. Okay, get ourselves that. And we already got 3 of these. Okay. Wait. No, we don't. Yes, we do. We were supposed to flip that one upside down. We got lucky. We got lucky. It didn't matter. Shock and silence. No! Unshock. Costs 3 HP to unshock. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have no idea what my health is at. Oh, I hate this. We'd have to do both of these to really get value out of him. We could do this. We could do 6 damage for 3. I have no idea how much health I had. Buzz. Uh-oh. 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 1 damage and curse. 2 damage and curse. That's fine. I'll take that. That's like, sure. Come on. Come on. Give me a 5. All right. Can't kill with it. So no reason to do it, I guess. Save our option for next turn. 2. Lock to die. You know what? Oh, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Why did that... It's okay. Well, we ended up getting what we were supposed to get anyways in a roundabout, weird sort of kind of a way. So I'll take it. Bada bing, bada boom. We did it. We got the parallel universe win in. So we're missing vampiric tendencies, elimination round. Elimination round. You choose, you lose, elimination round. Inevitability of rust, an elimination round. Countdown, elimination round. Multi-card, not just a jester, losers, weepers, and elimination round. All kinds of stuff for the jester. But that is going to do it for today. Subscribe for more Dicey Dungeons. Let me know in the comments how excited you are, how interested you are in this series coming back. We're seeing it for the first time. And make sure to wishlist this game on Steam for its summer 2019 proposed release. There'll be a link in the description for the Steam page so that you can do that. Because it's going to be a banger, and you're going to want to be on the ground floor of it. I tell you, it's a very, very fun, exciting game, and I'm very excited. Did you know that I'm excited? You should be excited, stuff of that nature. But that's going to do it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Follow on twitch.tv/retromation to catch me streaming games live as well. And join the Discord to talk about the game. Talk about whatever you darn well please, within reason. Links in the description for everything that matters. Thank you. See you next time.